We have the postgame press conference on February 24th, 2025, following the Stony Brook at Hampton men's basketball game. Final score is Hampton 81, Stony Brook 49. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach Ivan Thomas.
I was absolutely pleased and happy to close out our homestand with that type of energy, effort, and enthusiasm and toughness from our team. I thought, this was a rescheduled game, and I think these guys just came ready to go from the jump with the same defensive mindset, and we're just playing really well collectively. I feel like we're connected in a really high way, and we're playing really well right now, and especially on the defensive end, and it just feels really good for them. I'm happy for this young man sitting to my right, and Noah Farrakhan and Kyrie Smullen, and guys that have been a part of this journey that started off rocky, and they came here to try to do something special, and this, they finished their home stand with a victory. So I'm very pleased.
The offensive stats again in this game were very impressive, but something I think even more impressive is 28 points off of turnovers. That shows that the defense played really well again. Forced 18 turnovers in the game. Second chance points, 15 points to none for Stony Brook. So let's start off talking about the defense for a change.
Absolutely, that's what we built on. We came out and we defended at a really high level. I really wasn't happy with the 5 3-pointers that we gave up, but I was, pleased with the intensity that we displayed on the defensive end, and making sure that we capitalized with our pressure. And I thought our guys did a good job of turning good defense into really good offense.
When you had a double-double with 10 rebounds and 12 points, you did take 11 shots, but your final 11, you did a little bit of everything in this game. Talk about your overall game tonight, or this afternoon.
Yeah, I just felt good out there, playing out there with the guys. It started on the defense. It's just the energy that we played on defense has translated to offense, and it just made everything easy. My teammates set me up. Shout out Rich. Coach put me back in, get my double-double, helped me out a little bit with that. But, it was just a great team effort. We went out there, dominated on the defensive end. That's what we wanted to do.
We also got 13 offensive rebounds, which I forgot to mention, which turned in a lot of those points, and you had a number of those yourself. Did you do anything differently inside this game, or just hit the boards harder?
I think that's always the plan. 3, 4, and 5 go to the glass. 1 and 2 get back. That's just a byproduct of our system, and so we're starting to learn the system more and more. But that definitely was the game plan too. We wanted to start with physicality going inside, and then we wanted to finish with the physicality going inside. Again, my team deserves all the credit for the preparation. We watched a lot of film. We figured that they would play us a lot of zone, and I thought we were prepared for it. And then we made some timely shots, and then we didn't settle for shots late. We still, pretty much almost forced the ball to go inside, and then we took outside shots when it was called for.
You always count on your bench to chip in an awful lot of points. 41 points this afternoon, basically half the points, but everybody who played scored. And that's kind of significant as well, because everybody was a contributor. Should we talk a little bit about bench players and guys coming off the bench and sparking the team?
Absolutely. This is a team that is, we're tough to guard. Noah Farrakhan, I believe, was one of our leading scorers, if not the leading scorer. Only had 4 points tonight. But we have guys that came off the bench, and everybody who came off the bench contributed, made a shot, or played defense. And so that's the sign of a healthy team, we're right now we're getting better at the right time. We're gelling at the right time, and I'm happy for the sum of the team and guys that were able to come in and contribute to winning. I thought, but everybody played defense, which was the most important thing to me. We were all bought into defending.
The last couple of games is kind of a repeat. Really hit the boards hard again today. We got into my 13, which is really a trending very, very much in Hampton's favor. So, and you talked a little bit about that. The game itself really kind of unfolded a lot like the last game as well. Behind right away 3-0 here, but then took control and really never looked back. And really they didn't have much of a run on us in the second half, partially because we shot 55% from the field, but just kept the pressure on throughout the entire game.
Yeah, our defensive pressure bothered them for sure. I think it continued from last game. The intensity that we came in with, that was the game plan. We knew it was an early game, so we wanted to make sure we came out ready to play and didn't feel our way out. And again, you know, you're only as good as your team responds to you, and I got to give them all the credit for responding to the pregame talk and the walkthrough this morning when I encouraged them to come out and be ready to play the first 3 minutes of the game. And the first team that would, you know, deliver the first blow in these early games would probably sustain it. And not only did we deliver the first one, we kept delivering it. And so I'm very happy with that, with the energy and effort that we gave.
Wayne, another great performance for you today, and again, continuing your hot shooting from behind the arc, going 2 of 4 tonight or today. Do you just feel like it's really clicked for you the last couple of games, shooting it from deep?
Well, I got to give all thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, without him, I wouldn't be able to perform the way I'm performing. But it all goes into the team. You know, I got nothing but love for my teammates, my coaching staff. Each and every single one of my teammates is pouring a lot of confidence in me, believing in me. Then it reflects on practice. You know, we go hard every day in practice, getting reps. You know, when we go 505 or whatever we do. So it's just build up a lot of confidence from that and just getting a lot of reps up and just the brotherhood that helps with that.
And during this homestand, during the win streak, you guys have held every team in the first half to 26 points or less, and today was no different, 25 points for Stony Brook. What has clicked for you guys so much? Why have you been able to shut down teams in the first half, like early in the games?
I mean, it's just a reflection of our coach. Like, if you can't defend, then you can't play for him. You know, when you think Hampton basketball, you want to think defense, energy, effort, and enthusiasm, and we just take that to heart. You know, we take pride in guarding. We don't want to see anybody scoring us, and this is what we do. We're connected on defense. That's just a staple of our team. And
talking again about defense, Coach, 5 different players had multiple steals tonight. 14 steals total as a team, more than the other team had assists. Same thing as the last game. What can you just speak about your team's defense as a whole?
We're getting better and better. We're becoming tenacious. We're flying around. We're making multiple efforts, and we're doing it at the right time. It was a slow process to get here, but nothing is built overnight. You know what I mean? And we're still getting better. We still got a lot of work to do. But again, they did what they needed to do at home, which was provide that defensive mindset to secure home court advantage. And that's what I think this group did for Hampton University moving forward. We established that, you know, when you come in here to Hampton, you just can't check off a W. You gotta go. You're gonna have to fight for it, and that's what we wanted to set forth these last 5 games at home. We wanted to establish a legacy, something, you know, moving forward. And it's a credit to Wayne, Noah, Tyler, Dan Bannister, and the rest of those guys in there who it's their senior year. But to be able to, you know, establish something that started with them, that no longer can we belong in the CAA, and we're going to compete when you come in to our house and make it very difficult for you to earn a W. And so I think we set the tone with the defensive end.
And touching on the home performances this season, now double-digit wins at home, first time in 5 years for the program. Was that really an emphasis going into this year to really protect the home court?
Absolutely, it was an emphasis. It was definitely an emphasis. You cannot establish yourself as a top tier team in any league if you do not protect home court. You must figure out how to win at home. That's the one thing I learned from my former boss. And then shout out to Coach Cooley, the loss of his mother last weekend. My prayers are to him. But the one thing he emphasized my whole 10 years with him was you must create a home court environment, and your team must play and perform well and hard at home. And that, will allow you to sustain yourself in a tough league. And the CAA is a tough league. We must begin to perform like this year after year to give ourselves a shot to position ourselves to be in the top of the league, which is where we want to get Hampton University to.
And Wayne, last home game for you this year at Hampton. Not necessarily a super long Hampton career, but still a lot more games left to play. But have you kind of been able to reflect on, just your time here as a Pirate and what it's been like to play in front of these fans?
Yeah, it's been great. Especially thanks to Coach. Coach Ivan believing in me. Wanted me to come with him, help build a legacy moving forward. Just the camaraderie we have as a family is like a brotherhood here. Every single one of the guys, the coaches, is like a whole big family. We joke and have fun, but when it comes down to it, we get serious. They hold all of us accountable. We hold each other accountable, and it's just been an amazing experience.
Coach, you've won 5 in a row now, 6 of the last 7. You just talked about the importance of winning the home games. But how about the road games? We're up at Drexel in the next game, and then finish the season at Towson. But how about those two contests?
Absolutely. Drexel is playing well. We just faced them last week, but they're playing well. They just knocked off College of Charleston, I believe. So they're playing extremely well. There's a defensive-minded team as well. Towson is at the top of the league. I pretty much believe that they have pretty much locked down first place in the league for the most part. So, we'll take this energy, effort, and enthusiasm and toughness. That last part, that energy, effort, and enthusiasm and toughness. That's why that's there. Toughness wins on the road, and so we'll take this toughness on the road and see how it fares with us. You have to be tough to win on the road.
Coach, and you had a lot of close games earlier this season. Not really recently, but lessons to take away from every game. And with Noah getting into foul trouble a little bit earlier on, what were you guys able to kind of learn about your team? Maybe giving more extended minutes to some younger players or some more depth pieces.
Yeah, we dealt with a lot of adversity. I think at the beginning of the conference play, we were struck for just about 2 weeks with the flu. I think Noah went out for maybe 3 games with the flu. E.T. went out about 4 or 5 games with injuries and illness. And so we had to adjust and we had to adapt. And we went through some highs and lows and roller coasters, but you can't Google experience. We've been through it. And now that, we came out of it, these guys, we had different guys that were able to step up because we won games during that time. Wasn't a lot, but we did win 1 or 2 games during that period, and we kept games close. I think our composure has changed a little bit. We used to go on the road and get, rattled and flustered and, different things like that with the team. And I think we've calmed down, we've matured. So I think just about everybody on my roster has contributed to us winning somehow, some way. And I just think we're just playing really well right now. And, we're able to rely on the experience of some of those things that happened to us in the past and use them during games.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate you.